Hi everyone, Shawn here from Kang Fitness. So for today, I'm going to show you my 10-year fitness journey. So I ran from 52 all the way to 85 kilos over the span of 10 years. So the reason I'm making this video is to motivate all you thin, skinny guys out there that no matter how thin, small and weak you are, you can still pack on the muscles, you can still pack on the strength. It just takes a bit of time. And let's start. If you've seen this kid on the street, you would think that he'll never pack on any muscle, he'll never get strong in his life, by telling you that you're dead wrong. This is me when I was 16 years old, 52 kilos, never done any sports, never done any form of athletics in my life. This picture is taken a year later. I weighted in the same at about 52 kilos. During this period, I realized that I'm way too thin. So I bought myself a pair of dumbbells. They were about 10 pounds or 4.4 kilos. I used to do 10 reps of curls every single night, thinking it would make my arms big. Apparently that did not work. Since then, I thought to myself that I better start going to a gym, and I did. 2 years later, I was able to pack on 18 kilos, from 52 all the way to 70 kilos, which is where I am here. During those 2 years period, I would force myself to the gym 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, and I would eat a lot of food. All those extra time in the gym, all those extra calories and protein slowly added up. I slowly gained weight. Over here, I was about 72 kilos and I was about 22 years old. During this period, I can squat about 120 kilos, bench 80 kilos, and deadlift 120 kilos. Slowly but surely, I'm packing on muscles. After some time, I got a bit bored of my usual weight training routine. During this period, I switched up my training. I did a lot more pull-ups, a lot more dips, a lot more leg raises. During this period as well, I still recall that my maximum amount of pull-ups I can do was about 8 reps, which was a lot for me. Slowly but surely, it became a warm-up. This picture is taken when I was 22 years old. I weighed about 78 kilos and I just finished my studies in sports science. During this period is where I did my programming a lot more seriously, especially for my squat, bench and deadlift. My squat back then was 140 kilos, my bench was 100 and my deadlift was about 160 kilos. Soon after, I did my first powerlifting meet and I did my first photo shoot. So for my first powerlifting meet, I did a 180 kilo squat, 107 kilo bench and a 200 kilo deadlift. Things were going pretty well, but as far as I know, during this period is where I roughly hit my genetic limit. Things started to slow down from there on out. This picture is taken when I was 24 years old. I was weighing in about 80 kilos. During this period, I was doing a lot more hypertrophy work and I'm doing a lot of heavy dips and heavy pull-ups. As you can see, it really jacked up my upper body, especially around my shoulders and back area. Fast forward a year later and here I am, injured and battered. So I injured my right and left elbow ligament, which caused a lot of pain whenever I do some push-ups, dips, squat, bench, overhead press, doesn't matter, everything hurts during this period. I'm not going to lie, during this period it was really tough for me to keep going cause everything hurts, and you know, as someone that exercises a lot, it makes it very hard for my journey to continue. But eventually I did. I made a full recovery and I'll see you on the next one. This is me at 27 years old, 2 years after all my elbow injuries, all my ligament issues, all the pains, all the tears. Thankfully, I did finally recover and I learned the importance of letting your body rest, taking deloads, taking time off from the gym and just let your body recover at its own pace. So I'm going to make a quick comparison shot for the last picture. Picture on the top was in 2015, that was 8 years ago, and picture at the bottom is earlier this week, which is 2023. As you can see here, I packed on a lot more mass on my shoulders, on my arms, on my upper back. If you had asked me 10 years ago will I reach where I am today, I would say that's absolutely impossible. But I persisted, I worked hard, I keep going to a gym even on days I don't want to, and here I am today. When I first started, I was 52 kilos and right now I'm about 85 kilos. So yeah, the journey is long, the journey is hard, but it's definitely worth it. If you guys have any questions, you can put it in the comments. If you guys can give a like, that would be great. And that's pretty much it. Shawn, signing out.